Kelder. What if your entire house was built in a factory and delivered almost ready to live in? Within days? No months of construction. No endless delays. This is what Rivonia modular homes are doing right now. Instead of building everything on site, these homes are created in sections, called modules, inside a controlled factory environment. Each module is like a complete piece of a house. Then they're transported to your land and assembled like building blocks. Fast, clean, efficient. But here's where it gets interesting. These aren't weak prefab boxes. They're built using reinforced structures like steel frames and advanced layered walls, designed for strength, durability, and insulation. And they can be installed almost anywhere. Concrete base, ground piles, or strip foundations, depending on the location. Now imagine this. You don't just get one fixed design. You can shape your home however you want. Straight layout, L-shape, even multi-level setups. Start small and expand anytime by adding more modules. And the best part? Nomad shelter. What if your entire home could fold up, travel with you, and be ready to live in within minutes, anywhere on Earth? Sounds impossible? Not anymore. This is the Nomad shelter, a portable home built for people who don't want to stay in one place. No construction, no waiting, just unfold, and you're ready to live. The entire structure is made from pre-built sections, so setup takes just minutes. Even with full features, it's ready in a few hours. And don't mistake it for something fragile. It's lightweight, but strong enough to handle real-world conditions, and small enough to be transported on a trailer. Step inside, and you get around 270 square feet of smart, flexible space. Bedroom? Workspace? Storage? You decide. The design is fully open, so you can reshape it based on your needs. Foldable furniture, divider walls, everything adapts with you. And it's built to handle different climates too. Insulated walls keep it comfortable, while optional upgrades like solar power, ventilation, lighting, and climate control turn it into a fully independent living space. So imagine this. You pick a new location, mountains, desert, or anywhere remote. And within minutes, your home is already set up and ready. This isn't just a shelter. It's freedom, in the shape of a home. GMH construction. What if your hotel room wasn't built on nature, but hidden inside it? No visible walls. No concrete boxes. Just a green hill that secretly holds a luxury villa. This is Green Magic Homes Eco Resort, where architecture disappears into nature. From the outside, it looks like nothing more than a soft, grassy landscape. But step inside, and you're in a fully modern, high-end living space. These villas are built using strong, lightweight engineered shells, then completely covered with soil and plants. So instead of disturbing nature. Garden robe. What if your entire home was built in a factory and delivered ready to live in, without months of construction? No noise. No delays. No mess. This is Garden Robe Modular Homes, and it's changing how modern housing works. Instead of building everything on site, these homes are created using strong timber modules inside a controlled factory. Then they're transported to your land and installed in a fraction of the time. Fast, clean, precise. And this isn't cheap, temporary housing. The wood used comes from responsibly managed forests, making it not just strong, but eco-friendly too. Step inside. Fire barrier shield. What if a fire or flood hit your home, and you actually had a way to fight back? Not expensive systems. Not complicated tech, just simple materials most people completely ignore. This is where it gets interesting. One of the most effective fire barriers today is something unexpected. Fiberglass fabric. When applied to the exterior of a home, it can help slow down flames, buying valuable time when every second matters. And in an emergency, a fire blanket can be thrown directly over exposed areas, instantly reducing contact with fire. No setup, no delay. New threaded. What if you could build almost anything using just one simple connector? No complex joints, no expert level cutting, no complicated tools, just one small piece, doing all the work. This is the Wenger flange, and it's changing how structures are built. Instead of traditional joints that need perfect angles and skilled carpentry, this system uses a single steel connector to join everything together. Wood, metal pipes, different materials, all connected using the same small bracket. Just place it, bolt it, and it locks everything into position. No precision cutting needed, straight cuts are enough. But here's what makes it powerful. The steel is designed to flex slightly under pressure instead of snapping. What if a museum didn't just show you history, but made you feel like you were stepping into a lost civilization from 4,000 years ago? This is the new vision behind the Sangxingdui Museum, and it's unlike anything you've seen before. Instead of one massive building, the entire museum is spread across smaller structures, hidden within nature. Surrounded by water, covered with greenery, from a distance, it almost disappears into the landscape. But once you enter, everything changes. You're not just walking through rooms. You're moving through a story. Step by step, space by space. It feels less like a museum, and more like discovering an ancient world for the first time. And that's exactly the point I found. Ever seen a cabin that feels like it's part of the landscape, and a luxury retreat at the same time? Wait until you see this. This is Harlash, Black H by Bold Cabins, a hidden coastal escape on Scotland's Isle of Skye. At first glance, it looks almost like it belongs to the land itself. Minimal, dark, quiet, but step closer, and it completely transforms. Inside, the design is warm and modern, oak textures, soft wood tones, white walls, and leather seating that instantly feels calm and premium. Every detail is simple, but intentional. And here's where it gets interesting. This isn't a normal cabin layout. It uses a split-level design, so the kitchen, 1 SQM house. What if your entire home only took up 1 square meter? Sounds impossible, right? But this actually exists in Germany. Meet the 1 square meter house, a tiny structure that completely challenges what we think a home should be. It's incredibly small, just 1 square meter of space, and it weighs only 88 pounds. But this isn't about comfort or luxury. Droneport. What if your next delivery didn't come by road, but dropped from the sky in under 15 minutes? Sounds crazy, right? But this is already becoming reality. Welcome to Droneport UAE, a futuristic transport hub that could completely change how cities move goods. Designed to look like natural desert sand dunes, this structure blends so perfectly into the landscape, you might not even notice it at first glance. But don't let the design fool you. This place is built for speed. Instead of trucks and traffic, Droneport uses high-speed drones to deliver packages, medical supplies, and even support tourism. No traffic, no delays. Surviveware. What if an entire pack of wipes could fit in the size of a coin? Meet Surviveware compressed wipes. One of those small tools that can make a huge difference when you're outdoors. At first glance, they look like tiny coins. Seriously, they're so small you can carry dozens without even noticing. Throw a few in your backpack, glove box, travel bag, or emergency kit. But here's where it gets cool. Add just a little water, and boom, the tablet expands into a full-size, durable wipe ready to use. No bulky packs, no wasted space, and there's something even better. These wipes are made from 100% biodegradable material, which means they naturally break down over time. So whether you're camping, hiking, or traveling, you're not leaving trash behind in nature. They're also chemical-free and fragrance-free. Yamaha Tricera Proda. This is not a car, and it's not a motorcycle either. This is Yamaha's vision for the future of city driving. The Yamaha Tricera Proda is a unique 3-wheel electric vehicle designed for fun, smooth, and exciting urban travel. What makes it special is its steering system. All 3 wheels can turn, which means the vehicle can handle tight streets and sharp turns much more easily than a normal car. It also has an open-top design, so instead of feeling closed inside a vehicle, you feel connected to the environment around you, almost like riding a motorcycle but with the stability of a car. Yamaha didn't just design this vehicle for transportation. They designed it to make driving enjoyable again. It's compact, futuristic, electric, and built for modern city life. This concept shows that future vehicles might not just be about getting from one place to another, but about enjoying the journey itself. Nova Eye. What if your glasses could think and adjust perfectly to you? Imagine putting on glasses that feel like they were made only for you, because they actually are. Nova AI bespoke progressive lenses are changing how we see the world. Instead of using standard measurements, these lenses study how your eyes naturally move, how you turn your head, and even how you use screens every day. They combine your prescription, frame position, and real-life habits to create a lens that fits your lifestyle, not just your vision. The result? Less blur, wider, clearer vision, and smooth focus whether you're reading, working, or looking far away. What really stands out is how quickly your eyes adjust. Normally, progressive lenses take time to get used to. XSTOX12. What if a wheelchair could climb stairs like a robot? The future of mobility is here, and it looks incredible. Meet the XSTOX12, a smart mobility device that goes far beyond a traditional wheelchair. This machine is designed to move almost anywhere. It can drive on gravel, grass, slopes, and even climb stairs. Instead of using just wheels, it combines wheels, tracks, and robotic movement to handle rough terrain smoothly. What makes it even more impressive is its smart sensors. The chair can detect obstacles and adjust its balance automatically, keeping the user safe and stable. The seat also stays level even when moving on uneven ground, making the ride more comfortable. With a top speed of around 12 km per hour and a range of about 35 km, it's built for real-world use, not just indoor spaces. The XSTOX12 isn't just a mobility device. It represents independence, freedom. Free-wing turbine. This isn't electric. This isn't foam. This is real turbine power roaring down your runway. Meet the Free-wing Zeus 45NT turbine sport jet, the RC jet for pilots who want the real thing. Not just speed, but full-on turbine thrust that you can feel and hear. When that engine spools up, it doesn't whisper, it roars. With a 1.2-meter wingspan, it's big enough to have serious presence in the air but still manageable on club runways in the US and UK. Built from reinforced foam with tough plastic in high-stress areas, it's strong enough to handle intense flying. The retractable landing gear even has working brakes, making takeoffs and landings smoother. It comes with built-in flight stabilization to help keep things steady at high speed, because let's face it, turbine jets move fast. Keep in mind. Radiolink. What if your very first RC plane could survive crashes, but still fly like a mini-jet when you're ready? Meet the Radiolink D460 Turbot. A small but mighty RC plane that's perfect for beginners and weekend flyers alike. With a 480mm wingspan, it's compact enough for local parks or club fields across the UK and USA, but don't mistake it for a toy. The tough foam body can handle rough landings, which makes learning throttle control way less stressful. And with its built-in brushless motor and battery, you get serious speed and flight times up to 30 minutes, more flying, less battery swapping. What really makes this plane stand out are the flight modes. Start in stabilized mode to get a helping hand, switch to Euro mode for smoother control, or flip to full manual once you're confident. It grows with your skills instead of holding you back. The kit even includes a reliable transmitter with solid range. Radiolink. What if your very first RC plane could survive crashes, but still fly like a mini-jet when you're ready? Meet the Radiolink D460 Turbot. A small but mighty RC plane that's perfect for beginners and weekend flyers alike. With a 480mm wingspan, it's compact enough for local parks or club fields across the UK and USA, but don't mistake it for a toy. The tough foam body can handle rough landings, which makes learning throttle control way less stressful. And with its built-in brushless motor and battery, you get serious speed and flight times up to 30 minutes, more flying, less battery swapping. What really makes this plane stand out are the flight modes. Start in stabilized mode to get a helping hand, switch to Euro mode for smoother control, or flip to full manual once you're confident. It grows with your skills instead of holding you back. The kit even includes a reliable transmitter with solid range, so you're ready to take off without buying extra gear. E-Flight Airbus. Ever dreamed of flying a real passenger jet, right from your local field? Meet the E-Flight Airbus A320 Neo Twin 64mm EDF, an RC jet that brings the big airliner experience to your backyard. With a nearly 60-inch wingspan, it's not just a small foam plane. It looks and flies like a real commercial jet. Twin electric fans give it strong takeoff power, smooth cruising speed, and enough punch to climb confidently, just like the full-size A320 you see at airports. And the realism? It's next level. Working flaps, bright LED lights, and retractable landing gear make every takeoff and landing feel like you're at Heathrow or LAX. Durable foam keeps it tough for regular flying, without sacrificing the detailed, scale look. You can grab the plug-and-play version for around $550, or go for the model with built-in flight stabilization if you want extra confidence in the air. This jet is perfect for intermediate pilots who want more than speed. They want presence, realism, and that authentic airliner thrill. Viper Jet. What if your RC plane didn't just fly, but looked like it came straight out of a military hangar? If you've ever wanted an RC plane that really turns heads, meet the Black Horse Pilatus PC-21 ARF. This isn't your tiny weekend foam flyer. It's a serious, large-scale model that commands attention both on the ground and in the air. With a 77-inch wingspan, it feels almost full-size when it soars. The classic balsa and plywood construction gives it a solid, high-quality feel, something experienced pilots will immediately notice. It even comes with electric retractable landing gear and a detailed cockpit, making taxiing and landing feel super realistic. This is an ARF kit, meaning most of the plane is built, but you'll need to add your own engine or electric setup, servos, batteries, and a 10-channel radio. It's perfect for pilots who love building as much as Krona S. Ever dreamed of shooting cinematic videos like a pro, without a huge crew or heavy gear? Krona S is a game-changer for filmmakers and content creators. It's a compact, modular camera motion system that lets you create smooth, professional shots with ease. The system combines 3 smart modules: Dolly plus V2, Slider plus V6, and Head plus V3. Together, they handle 5-axis motion, slide, pan, tilt, vertical, and dolly, so you can capture complex shots without bulky rigs. The Dolly plus V2 glides your camera along straight or curved paths with precision. Radiolink. What if your very first RC plane could survive crashes, but still fly like a mini-jet when you're ready? Meet the Radiolink D460 Turbot. A small but mighty RC plane that's perfect for beginners and weekend flyers alike. With a 480mm wingspan, it's compact enough for local parks or club fields across the UK and USA, but don't mistake it for a toy. The tough foam body can handle rough landings, which makes learning throttle control way less stressful. And with its built-in brushless motor and battery, you get serious speed and flight times up to 30 minutes, more flying, less battery swapping. What really makes this plane stand out are the flight modes. Start in stabilized mode to get a helping hand, switch to Euro mode for smoother control, or flip to full manual once you're confident. It grows with your skills instead of holding you back. Lunar Rover. What if we could explore the moon's darkest corners where water and secrets are hidden, without leaving Earth? Lunar Rover. Mona Luna is Europe's next-generation vehicle for exploring the moon. Built by Venturi Space, it's designed to tackle the moon's south pole, including permanently shadowed areas where water ice might exist. Weighing 750 kilograms and capable of carrying up to 1,000 kilograms, the rover runs entirely on solar power. Its electric drive and autonomous navigation let it move smoothly over rocky terrain, slopes, and loose soil. E-Flight UMX Viper. Ever dreamed of launching a jet that zooms across the sky, without a massive runway or years of experience? Meet the HobbyZone E-Flight UMX Viper 30mm EDF, a tiny jet with big performance. With a wingspan of just 530mm, you can fly it in small fields, local clubs, or even parks across the UK and USA. Don't let its size fool you. It's fast, agile, and super responsive in the air. Worried about keeping control? Its built-in stabilization system makes flying smooth and steady, so it never feels unpredictable. If you've been flying prop planes and want to step up to your first jet, this is the perfect bridge. It comes nearly ready to fly, with all the key electronics already installed. All you need is a 5-channel Spectrum transmitter and a 4S LiPo battery, and you're ready to take off. For around $200, you get real jet performance without the hassle of hauling around giant models or spending a fortune. It's fast, fun, and fits right in your car. Aquaglide. What if you could glide across water like it's nothing? No waves, no struggle. Just pure speed and fun. Imagine stepping onto the water, and instead of sinking or struggling, you just glide. That's exactly what Aquaglide is all about. It takes something as simple as being on water and turns it into a smooth, fast, and seriously fun experience. No complicated setup, no confusing controls. Just get on and go. Whether you're at the beach, a lake, or even a pool, Aquaglide gives you that freedom to move, explore, and enjoy water in a completely new way. And the best part? Anyone can try it. You don't need to be an expert or super athletic. It's designed to feel natural from the first moment. Think about it. Why just float when you can glide? If you love adventure, speed, or just trying something new, this is something you don't want to miss. Radiolink. What if your very first RC plane could survive crashes, but still fly like a mini-jet when you're ready? Meet the Radiolink D460 Turbot. A small but mighty RC plane that's perfect for beginners and weekend flyers alike. With a 480mm wingspan, it's compact enough for local parks or club fields across the UK and USA, but don't mistake it for a toy. The tough foam body can handle rough landings, which makes learning throttle control way less stressful. And with its built-in brushless motor and battery, you get serious speed and flight times up to 30 minutes, more flying, less battery swapping. What really makes this plane stand out are the flight modes. Start in stabilized mode to get a helping hand, switch to Euro mode for smoother control. Coolfly versus. What if flying didn't need buttons, just your body? Imagine stepping onto a small platform, leaning forward, and suddenly, you're flying. That's exactly what the Coolfly standing eVTOL is trying to do. Instead of complicated controls, this machine lets you move using your body. Lean forward to go ahead, shift sideways to turn. It feels more like balancing than piloting. Behind the scenes, smart AI tracks your movements and keeps everything stable, so you don't lose control. It reacts instantly, making the flight feel smooth and natural. It runs on electric power, which means it's quiet, clean, and doesn't produce emissions. Plus, Radiolink. What if your very first RC plane could survive crashes, but still fly like a mini-jet when you're ready? Meet the Radiolink D460 Turbot. A small but mighty RC plane that's perfect for beginners and weekend flyers alike. With a 480mm wingspan, it's compact enough for local parks or club fields across the UK and USA, but don't mistake it for a toy. The tough foam body can handle rough landings, which makes learning throttle control way less stressful. And with its built-in brushless motor and battery, you get serious speed and flight times up to 30 minutes, more flying, less battery swapping. What really makes this plane stand out are the flight modes. Start in stabilized mode to get a helping hand, switch to Euro mode for smoother control, or flip to full manual once you're confident. It grows with your skills instead of holding you back. Eco-floating. What if a luxury hotel could float, move, and power itself? Eco-floating. Hotel Qatar is a bold new idea that could completely change how we experience travel. Instead of being fixed in one place, this hotel is designed to float on water and even move to different locations. The structure is circular and built to work with nature, not against it. As it slowly rotates with the movement of the water, it actually generates its own electricity. That means less waste and more clean energy, something the world needs right now. Inside, it's designed like a full 5-star hotel, with around 150 rooms offering stunning ocean views from every angle. Radiolink. What if your very first RC plane could survive crashes, but still fly like a mini-jet when you're ready? Meet the Radiolink D460 Turbot. A small but mighty RC plane that's perfect for beginners and weekend flyers alike. With a 480mm wingspan, it's compact enough for local parks or club fields across the UK and USA, but don't mistake it for a toy. The tough foam body can handle rough landings, which makes learning throttle control way less stressful. And with its built-in brushless motor and battery, you get serious speed and flight times up to 30 minutes, more flying, less battery swapping. What really makes this plane stand out are the flight modes. Eco-floating. What if a luxury hotel could float, move, and power itself? Eco-floating. Hotel Qatar is a bold new idea that could completely change how we experience travel. Instead of being fixed in one place, this hotel is designed to float on water and even move to different locations. The structure is circular and built to work with nature, not against it. As it slowly rotates with the movement of the water, it actually generates its own electricity. That means less waste and more clean energy, something the world needs right now. Inside, it's designed like a full 5-star hotel. X-Wing Fighter. What if your next flight didn't need a runway and felt straight out of a sci-fi movie? X-Wing Fighter. eVTOL is a futuristic aircraft inspired by sci-fi, but built with real-world technology. Instead of needing a long runway, it can take off and land vertically, just like a helicopter. That means it can operate in tight spaces, making it perfect for busy cities or quick emergency missions. What makes it even more interesting is its unique X-shaped wing design. This isn't just for looks, it helps the aircraft stay stable and move smoothly through the air, even during sharp turns. It runs on electric power, which makes it cleaner and quieter than traditional aircraft. Advanced batteries allow it to stay in the air longer while using less energy. Inside the cockpit, pilots get a mix of manual control and smart assistance. With built-in AI and digital displays, flying becomes easier, safer, and more precise, even in complex situations. This kind of aircraft could completely change how we travel in cities, cutting down time and opening up new possibilities. Husqvarna P. What if one machine could mow your lawn in summer and clear snow in winter? Meet the Husqvarna P525D, not your average mower. It's powered by a reliable Kubota diesel engine with about 24 horsepower. That means it has steady power for mowing, snow clearing, or cleaning up debris, no matter the season. The real standout? Ease of control. All-wheel drive keeps it gripping the ground, whether wet, muddy, or icy. Articulated steering lets it turn sharply, making it perfect for narrow paths on estates, golf courses, or commercial properties. Add optional tools like a snowplow or rotary broom, and it instantly becomes a multi-purpose workhorse. At around 19,000 pounds, it's not cheap. But if you're tired of juggling separate machines for every task, this one can replace several tools and save time, space, and hassle. Luxury glamping. What if you could carve down snowy hills like a skier, but without skis? The TSL Lunar gives you the feeling of skiing, minus the training or heavy gear. Its seat sits just 20 centimeters above the snow, keeping you low and stable for full control as you glide downhill. Beginners, families, or anyone looking for instant winter fun can jump right in. It's lightweight and easy to handle. Carry it up the hill, sit down, and push off, smooth, ski-like turns await. A built-in shock absorber makes the ride comfortable, while the precision runner under the sled helps with balance and control, even on uneven snow. This isn't about racing down mountains. It's about fun, safe, and accessible downhill enjoyment, perfect for northern US states or UK mountain regions. If you want more simple and exciting winter gear, hit like and subscribe. We share the best ways to make snow days unforgettable. Snow cruiser. Imagine gliding through a winter wonderland, without freezing your toes off. Tired of freezing in an open sled during winter trips? Meet the RC Plus Snow Cruiser, your cozy ride through snow-covered landscapes. Instead of battling icy winds, this sled gives you a fully enclosed cabin. Think of it as a tiny winter cabin on skis. It's pulled by a snowmobile, which means smooth, stable travel while you stay warm and protected from snow, wind, and harsh weather. Inside, there's roughly 8 feet of usable space, enough for gear, camping equipment, or a small group. The cabin's seats can fold or be removed for extra room, making it super flexible. It's built tough with fiberglass reinforced plastic and metal supports to handle the coldest conditions. Riding on metal skis with shock absorbers and replaceable plastic runners. Recreational. Ever dreamed of zooming across snow and ice, without your wheels ever touching the ground? Meet the Christie 458 FC, a hovercraft that floats over snow, ice, and even water like it's gliding on air. It has two engines. One lifts the craft by pushing air underneath, while the other drives a big rear propeller to push you forward. The result? Smooth, fast travel over rough winter terrain, almost like flying just above the ground. A flexible skirt under the hovercraft holds the air cushion in place. If it wears out, you only replace the section you need, easy and practical. Inside, the fully enclosed cabin seats four comfortably, with wide windows for great visibility. A built-in heater keeps you warm even in freezing weather, so you can enjoy the ride without shivering. Whether you're exploring snowy backcountry in the UK, northern US, or remote icy lakes. The Green Rock. What if you could drive over giant rocks, through thick mud, and up hills that look impossible, without ever stopping? Meet the Green Rock Dog, a buggy built for people who want to explore trails that would stop most vehicles in their tracks. Powered by a 1.9-liter Volkswagen turbo diesel engine, it has the strength and reliability to tackle steep hills and rough terrain. But the real magic is in its adjustable design. The wheelbase can stretch out for stability when climbing steep slopes, or shorten to squeeze through tight trails. The ground clearance is adjustable too. Lower it for better balance at speed, or lift it higher to clear rocks and obstacles. Its four-wheel steering system lets the rear wheels turn with the front, making tight corners easier and keeping the buggy stable on tricky paths. Whether it's soft sand, deep mud, or jagged rocks, the Green Rock Dog keeps moving forward. Harley Trike. What if a life-changing accident couldn't stop you from riding, and inspired one of the most unique custom bikes ever? Meet the Exile Trike, a story of courage, determination, and freedom on three wheels. What started as a 1998 Harley-Davidson heritage has been completely reimagined into a custom trike built to keep its rider riding, no matter what. The back wheels now use a car-style differential, giving smoother turns and better stability. With extra weight from the transformation, the brakes were upgraded to make sure every ride stays safe. But the real magic is in the adaptations for resilience. After an accident weakened his right hand, the rider moved nearly all controls to the left handlebar. Even the throttle, usually on the right, was redesigned for easy one-handed use. Every adjustment was tested until it felt completely natural. Visually, it keeps the classic Harley feel, but wider rear wheels, new fenders, an ergonomic seat, and carefully designed handlebars make it clear this is something special. This isn't just a bike. It's a testament to strength, persistence, and the pure love of riding. The Exile Trike proves that no obstacle is container. What if your entire house could fold down, fit on a truck, and open up in minutes anywhere you want? Container homes are nothing new, but these take things to a whole different level. Instead of being bulky and hard to move, these units fold down into a compact box, making transport faster, cheaper, and way more practical. Take the smaller unit. When it's closed, it looks simple and tight. But once you open it up, it transforms into a full room where you can actually stand and move comfortably. Need more space? The larger version expands into a much longer and wider interior, giving you more freedom to live or work without feeling cramped. Meet Sprout. What if robots were soft, safe, and actually made to live around humans? Sprout by Forna Robotics is designed to change how we interact with robots in everyday life. Instead of being rigid and risky, this robot is built to be soft, flexible, and safe to use around people. Its body can gently bend when it touches something, which reduces the risk of injury. That makes it perfect for places like homes, schools, and workplaces, where safety really matters. But it's not just about being safe. This robot is also smart and easy to work with. Developers can quickly build and test new ideas without starting from scratch. It's designed to go from concept to real-world use much faster than traditional robots. And it's already catching attention. Major names like Disney, UC San Diego, Boston Dynamics, and New York University are exploring how it can be used in entertainment, education, and everyday services. BioLite. Want to hit the snow without spending 10 grand or struggling with a full-size snowmobile? Meet the Yamaha 2025 Snowscoot ES. A light, easy-to-ride snow scooter built for beginners and anyone who wants stress-free winter fun. It runs on a 192cc 4-stroke engine, small, easy to start, and easy to control. No crazy speed, no intimidation. Just pure enjoyment. The 93-inch slim track keeps it agile, while the front suspension smooths out bumps, giving better control and confidence, especially if you're riding in northern US snow or UK winter landscapes. It's compact, playful, and perfect for first-time riders, younger riders, or adults who want casual fun. At around $5,500 MSRP, it's one of the most affordable ways to step into snow riding. You're not paying for extreme horsepower, you're paying for simplicity, accessibility, and low-stress fun. If you want to see more smart winter gear and beginner-friendly rides, hit like and subscribe. Electric scooter. Most electric scooters are slow city commuters, but what if one could hit 80 miles per hour? Meet the Weeped Sonic X, an electric scooter that's in a league of its own. This isn't your average city scooter, it's built for people who crave real speed and performance. Powered by 2 electric motors producing a combined 4,000 watts, the Sonic X rockets forward even on steep hills. Its 84-volt Samsung battery can take you nearly 62 miles on a single charge in ideal conditions, plenty for long rides. The top speed? Around 80 miles per hour, fast enough to rival small motorcycles. To handle that kind of power safely, it comes with 13-inch tubeless tires, 4-piston hydraulic brakes, and a full suspension system with oil shocks front and rear. The frame is made of solid aluminum, keeping it strong and durable, though the whole scooter weighs about 175 pounds. At roughly $9,900, the Sonic X isn't for casual riders. It's for those who want adrenaline on 2 wheels. If insane speed on an electric scooter excites you, hit like. N-Degree 08 Outdoor. What if one pocket knife could help you cut rope, remove ticks, and even call for help if you're lost? Meet the Opinel No. 12 Explorer Knife, a small outdoor tool that does far more than you'd expect. At first glance, it looks like a simple folding knife. But once you take a closer look, you realize it's built for real outdoor situations. The knife features a sharp 4-inch blade that easily handles everyday tasks like cutting rope, preparing food at camp, or fixing gear on the trail. But the real surprises are hidden in the handle. There's a built-in tick remover, which can be incredibly helpful if you're hiking or camping with pets. You'll also find a loud emergency whistle capable of reaching 110 decibels, strong enough to signal for help if you ever get lost. And there's even a special cutting hook designed to slice through rope, straps, or fishing line quickly and safely. Despite all these tools, the knife weighs only about 4 ounces, making it light enough to carry in your pocket every day. Meet Rovar. What if you could build and control your own robot? Even as a beginner, Robot is a small but powerful machine designed to make robotics simple, fun, and practical. Whether you're a student, beginner, or tech enthusiast, this robot gives you a hands-on way to learn and experiment. It's built to move easily across different surfaces, thanks to its wheeled or tracked base. And because it's lightweight, you can carry it anywhere and start using it right away. What really makes it stand out is how it helps you learn by doing. With built-in sensors and cameras, you can program it to follow paths, detect objects, and avoid obstacles. Instead of just reading about robotics, you actually see your code come to life. It's widely used in classrooms, but it's not limited to learning. This robot can also be used for real-world tasks like inspections or exploring areas that are hard to reach. And since it's customizable, you can modify it. G1T4M1N1. What if your groceries could follow you around, like a droid from Star Wars? Pageo G1T4M1N1 is a Star Wars-inspired autonomous cargo robot that makes errands fun and futuristic. Built on the Gideony platform, it can carry up to 9 kilograms of items and follows you automatically, using cameras and sensors to navigate around obstacles and keep a safe distance. Its playful design is packed with character, LED lights, custom decals, and droid-style sound effects, signal movement, battery life, or pairing status, giving it a personality beyond ordinary delivery robots. You can even name it, monitor its battery, and stream music through its built-in Bluetooth speaker using the Megida app. Compact and agile, G1T4M1N1 is perfect for carrying groceries, gear, or small packages in urban environments, all while entertaining Star Wars fans with its collectible-worthy design. It's not just a robot, it's a companion that turns everyday chores into a mini-adventure.